Huh?
The push button thing.
Oh.
Jason K, thank you. Guess I just couldn't find him. I don't know if we got it spelled right on the screen. I did try David as well.
Good luck.
625. Is he from Wisconsin, Dave O'Keefe? Maybe he's from the metro area. That's what you guys know. 625, pretty high. Must be a good player. Oh, I see. Sheedy just sent me a text. Oh, apostrophe. I'll just leave the apostrophe off the scoreboard if that's all right for everyone. All right. Scratch that, I'll add it. That is the correct spelling. Must be. Yeah, 124 viewers. How's the sound, the audio? Anyone want to comment? Should be hearing me okay. Don't want to pick up any music in the background, as I always say. I watched some of yesterday's match, and I didn't hear any music in the background, which I was kind of surprised. It was pretty loud. I got a microphone hanging kind of above the rack, up a ways. I can turn that up and down for the sensitivity. I still don't really like our audio that much. I mean, I know you can hear me okay, but a lot of the sound just seems muffled to me. I'm no audio expert. I have a audio mixer set up here, and I'm not an audio expert, like I said, so thing's got about 50 dials on it. All I know is I got them all set to standard, besides the few knobs that I really understand. Streaming ain't easy, I'll tell you that. You're a novice. It's basically trial and error. And then watch the stream later and see what I want to tweak. Voice sounds like a horse. All right. It's perfect. That's what I'm going for, Brandon. Maybe Mr. Ed. Must be old if I remember Mr. Ed. A horse that could talk. Thanks, Sean. No music is good. I do like to hear the balls hit a little better, but again, when I watch it, when I watched yesterday's, it just seems kind of muffled for some reason. It doesn't sound like a natural sound to me, but I don't know if I can do any better. I got a shotgun mic hanging from the ceiling, which maybe this is the best that can sound. It's more for giving people interviews, you know, you point it at them like 3 or 5 feet away. Oh well. Talking through my issues on the commentary, that's what I do, so I'm sitting here by myself. Not a professional. I don't have 6 figures into this setup. My favorite streams to watch are CSI and Matchroom Sport, Matchroom Pool. Those are obviously the best out there. I would say they're like ESPN quality. All the other streams out there are not even close to that, if you ask me. Ray Hansen does an excellent job. He has high quality equipment. He is a very good professional streamer. He also set up the CRs. Helped Jerry set up the stuff at CRs. So their streams look very similar if you watch Ray Hansen's streams. I think he's got basically the same setup. Ray understands the importance of lighting. So if you've been to CRs, you got some track lighting above the table. So it really lights up that spot, which is what the high-end camera that he has likes, and that definitely is a good quality. And he's also streaming to a different platform than Facebook, which allows this 1080p, which is why his streams look a little more crisp. Lined up his combo here, huh? See if Troy fires at it. Don't know why you wouldn't. If it's lined up, yeah, maybe he just didn't like it. A little bit too much separation, maybe it wasn't perfectly straight in. Troy is a very smart, methodical table player. Back in the day, I would say he was probably top 5 in Minnesota for a while. There was a stretch there where he was always getting in the top 3, and it seemed like in Masters events, state tournaments. I mean, this was many years ago, but he was always up there against some of the top players in the Metro state events. Still plays at a high level, obviously. 683 Fargo. What's that? All right, sorry, I was just distracted by the manager here. I missed what happened, but looks like maybe somebody missed a shot there at the end, and no, Troy got it. I don't know. I got to take a short break here. Got to run an errand. We'll be back.
4. Abraham against Jim Coffey, table number 4.
All right, back. Had to run and get a coffee and a Snickers. Breakfast of champions. Wasn't feeling myself, so I did that Snickers. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, it's just basically it was created this for a once a year thing. Obviously, I've been doing stream matches for quite a while over the years. Started out as something in my basement. I had a bunch of challenge matches called Gunner's Billiards. Dustin Sheedy, actually, who's I know watching this, helped me with a website for that. I had my own website and everything, somewhat official. But I ended up stopped doing that because I started growing up, and it ended up being a party in my basement, and I just couldn't take it anymore, and ended up getting married, and that doesn't go over very well. Just having a party every time I have matches in my basement. So, yeah, decided to stop doing that, and I've done some streaming since then in different locations like Cato Q Club, and kind of morphed into this, and I've got better equipment now. Over the years, I keep improving on the equipment side of things. Well, anyways, thanks, John, for the compliments. Believe it or not, I'm not much of a talker. People that know me well know I'm pretty quiet, so it's a little out of my comfort zone, but trying to do the best I can. I'd like to find some more people to join me and help out. And Jeff Henry, you are correct. I think the slur setting was on pretty strong yesterday for a while. Had a couple people here that were slurring their words and a little loud. Not going to name any names, but I do kind of wish there was a de-slur button on this audio mixer I got. That would be a pretty cool function. I needed all the help I could get yesterday, so the viewers had to deal with the slurring for a little while. I don't prefer to have that. Some guys that have had a little too many loudmouth soups. I don't like to have that on the stream that often, so I apologize if that offended anybody, but obviously it's a free stream. This isn't a business, so when I watch streams online and somebody that's had a little too much comes on, it's kind of annoying to listen to. Sometimes it's pretty funny though. Depends on who it is. Recently watched the race to 120 games. Omega Billiards, Omega TV did a match a while ago. Shane Van Boning versus Dennis Orcolo. Race to 120. That was an amazing match to watch. Yes, it takes a while to watch all of it, but I would suggest watching that. It was amazing. Shane had the lead pretty much the whole way until the end. Lost like a 17 or 18 game lead very quickly when Dennis Orcolo just caught a gear and he was basically shooting speed pool. It was amazing to watch. When it was funny. I mean, he was literally like jogging around the table, getting to the next shot, just pulling the trigger, two-stroke stuff, and he ran out like 7 or 8 racks. Shane got back, and then he ran like another 7 or 8. It was insane. I would suggest you watch that. If not the whole front half of it, just watch the end. Shane ended up losing, but it was amazing. And Dennis almost scratches in the side right before the last 9 ball. I believe it was Hill or something like that. I don't know. It was just a crazy match. The way it sounds, Dennis is getting some attorneys involved because he had some infraction on his visa, so he was going to get sent back home to the Philippines, but I believe he's fighting it from what I've seen on the Facebook post. But I hate to see him not come back just because he's such a fun player to watch shoot. He's just a little guy like me, so I can relate to a lot of his shots on the 9-footer. Besides the pocketing ability, I can't relate to how good he is, but all right, like Mr. O'Keefe tied her up. Tippy, Cato Q Club is no longer around, so we can't play there. So far, it seems like Rich is doing a good job getting these matches going immediately. Keep this this boat on the road. Last night was a little too late for most of us. Rob Matson did a good job maintaining. He had a long wait. Finally gets his match started at around close to 2 o'clock or so, I'd assume. He was walking around a lot, chewing gum, staying awake. It's tough to do in these tournaments. Obviously, it helps if Rob doesn't drink anymore. So, a lot of players that drink, you went out the winter side, and you got a long wait. If you're starting to drink, it's not that's not beneficial. I guess I'm saying that from experience. Good shot there by Troy. Another thing that was kind of funny about that match between SVB and Dennis Arcolo that I watched, I kind of enjoyed the commentary with Sky Woodward and who's the other guy? The Mullet brothers, Sky Woodward and I cannot think of the other guy's name. Anyways, they were pretty funny. Every time they had to take a restroom break, they call it running an errand. So that's what I picked up, and I've been saying that. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. They did a pretty good job commentating. I like Sky Woodward's commentating abilities. Billy Thorpe. There you go, Troy. Thank you. The Mullet brothers, Billy Thorpe and Sky Woodward, I believe they have gotten a haircut now. Got those ugly things chopped off. It was funny for a while, but I didn't, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the mullet, so. And it was a bummer that Billy Thorpe couldn't be on the Moscone Cup this year. I think we could have used him. Team got beat up pretty bad this year. I think day one went pretty good, but the rest was history after that. Europe had a very strong team this year. Johnny, that's a good one. I resemble that remark. I've been told that too. I had an interview. I manage a baseball team in Mankato over 35 and did a radio interview, and the guys kind of jokingly said the same thing about me. You got a face for radio. Hopefully this next Moscone Cup we load up. I think we were a little short on talent this year. Obviously they're all good players, but the amount of talent that the Europeans have is just, it's difficult. It's difficult for the Americans to match that. But obviously we have won once or twice in the last few years. But this year it just seemed like we just couldn't put it together. First day seemed decent, I believe. But we need to put our best foot forward, and it was unfortunate that last second or last minute, Jeremy Jones had to step in and play due to COVID issues with Earl Strickland. It would have been fun to watch Earl play. Wanted to see some heavy legend action there, but and obviously his antics off and on the table are sometimes fun to watch, sometimes annoying, but the guy can still play at a high level. I agree, Justin Bergman. I think he was on one of those winning teams. He can get hot. You are correct, Troy. Solid player. Very confident. Doesn't seem fazed by the whole situation. The craziness in the room of the Mosconi Cup doesn't seem real fazed by it. Kind of seems to give him more confidence. Same with Billy Thorpe and Sky Woodward. I think those three, it's like they just build on that energy. Shane obviously is just all around amazing player. I don't know if his record is real good in the Mosconi Cup, but I mean, he's just a guy you have to have on the team. He's a leader and everybody looks up to him. Danny Olson is from South Dakota. I believe Brookings, South Dakota is what it says on his FargoRates. Very good player. Tim Peterson, you can probably agree with me. He's been around for quite a while. Younger guy. I would say he's a semi-pro. Well, according to his FargoRate, he's probably considered pro, but he's played in a lot of high-level pro events. Probably around the nation. Haven't seen him in many streams recently at the pro level, but definitely a bar table monster. I don't know how good he is on a 9-footer, but I know he has played some 9-foot events. I believe he's played the U.S. Open. Speaking of professional events, actually Minnesota native playing in the Turning Stone Classic. Well,
it went.
You guys picked up that pretty loud. So Demetrius Gelatis, if you look up on Digital Pool, search the Turning Stone. I believe it's in New York. Very good professional event, 9-foot tables. Demi got 9th through 12th, which is very good out of 128 players. Just looking on the results list, there is quite a few players that were in the 500s that were in that event for FargoRate, but a lot of 600s, upper 600s. And as you go higher, you start getting into the 700s. Demi got 9th through 12th, which is much better than a lot of the pros in there. Won his first 3 events. Well, actually, here I can click on his. Let's see here. Click on his name. It tells you his history in the event. So he beat a 581 Fargo rate. Demi is a 736, so he beat his first match. He beat 581 9-3. Second match he played a 699 Fargo rate. He beat him 9-8. Third match that he won, he played a 634 Fargo rate. He beat him 9-3. Then he ends up facing, in the fourth round winner side, faces Fedor Gorst, which, if anybody is keeping track of pros these days, he's one of the top Russian, I think he's a Russian player. His Fargo rate is 821. So Demi Gelada 736 against 821. Fedor Gorst lost 1-9. I'm assuming Fedor ran a big set. So that put him on the loser side, and then he beats 659 Fargo rate 9-3. And he beats 755 Fargo rate, which is higher than him, like a foreign player. He beat him 9-7, close match. Then he goes up against the legend Earl Strickland, who is a 775 for Earl. Hey, Oz made it. Hold on a sec. So Demi lost then his last match to Earl Strickland, 4-9. So a heck of a showing by Demi. Ended up 9th through 12th. I don't know if that gets him any payout or not. I don't see it. Anyways, all right, done rambling about that. All right, I got some buddies that just showed up. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back. I'll try and keep up with scores. All right, I'm back. One good match that's going on right now. Table 8, Rory Hendrickson, Nick Marsalik. Second second round on the winner side. That's a big match. Somebody's up 1-0. Um, I agree. Back in the day, Rodney Morris was a good, real good player for the Moscone Cup. I don't know how much he plays anymore. I did like watching him shoot, though. Obviously, SVB, best in the world. I would have to disagree on as being horrible picks. I actually like SVB and Steyer. Steyer to me actually shoots more similar to the Europeans. He's just very fundamentally sound. Easy for me to say, and I like his even keel. Obviously, in a team setting, I understand that aspect. You know, he's not really a rah rah like a. That's why you got to pick up guys like the other three could be Billy Thorpe and Skyler. Like those two are more of the pump get the team pumped up type guys. I don't know. We got options, but see if we can pull off another Moscone win here next year. Let's see here. Yeah, back in the day, Mike DeShane. I know I've seen him once or twice recently on a stream. I don't know if Mike DeShane's still shooting much anymore, but yeah, he was pretty good back in the day. I don't know if everybody liked him that much. I don't know. It was kind of the feeling I got from some of the comments back in the day, but he was definitely a good shot. Troy, I agree. Junior Benton match results. Let's see here. See if I can find that one. Where the heck are they? Oh, they're like the farthest table away. Holy mackerel. Eyesight's still okay, so I see if I can figure out what that score is. It looks like it's 5-5. Good match there, 5-5. Between Junior and Benton. Junior just did something and was giving up a shot to Matt. Matt is laughing and coming to the table. They're both laughing about it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. They're both talking about something now, laughing. All right, so what do we got? Like Troy won that one on the hill, 6-3. Run a quick video here. Be right back.
For the cleanest pipes you ever see. When you got to get it really clean. Call Jetter Clean. Count on Jetter Clean. Jetter Clean.
All right, sorry I missed the break. Yeah, Ben's probably trying to get in his head or something, or maybe Junior's down, so I guess maybe Junior didn't miss the ball. I thought he did, and Matt came up to the table, but apparently he was coming up to shark him. Might not have worked though. You know, they're buddies. Like Junior might have played it safe on him here. I don't know. Table's farthest away from my booth, so. Yeah, buddy, Michael Osmondson, girlfriend came over from Mapleton for the day. Little Ozzy wearing his Tom Brady Buccaneers shirt, best attire. Like the jersey, sweet jersey. Is that new? It's, had to compliment his jersey. I do like Tom Brady myself. So we got a match. I'll change the camera 15 to the table over. Has got Rob Matson playing against Jared Bailey. So we can watch that. Well, camera 4, sorry. Camera 15 already went home for the day. All right, here's just a quick shot. Rob shooting on the table next to the stream table. So we can get a pretty good look at it. Jared Bailey, somebody's up 2-0. See what Rob does with the score. See if it's him on the winner's side. Buddy Kevin Morardi is doing well so far in this event. He's got 2 victories. Coming into this with not a lot of confidence, just going to kind of do what he can and see what happens. Not sure what his Fargo rate is, but I guess he slapped in some 9 balls on the break. The last match against JD Prestegard took him down 7-5. He's waiting for the winner, Johnny Meyer and Con Tran. Greg Fix took down Sean Mitchell 7-2. Winner side. Charlie Garza is playing Jesse Engel right now. Tied 1-1. And okay, so it looks like Rob was down 2-0 to Jared Bailey. Now has just broke in the 9 ball after he ran out that last table. So now it's 2-2. Tables turned quick there. That is a loser side match. 8-ball champion from last night lost his first round match to Nick Marsalik today. I would say Nick, this is probably more the game that's up Nick's alley. Nick Marsalik, good rotation bar table player, in my opinion, I guess. Excellent shot by Dave there. Gotta take advantage of the rest of the games here. Like Jared Bailey scratched on his break, so Rob is up, tied 2-2. Rob is shooting, and it looks pretty wide open here for him. There, Dave, he missed that shot. Somehow hooked himself. Well, that might be all she wrote for Dave. Troy can probably run this out left-handed. Rob's getting straight in on the 9 ball, so he's going to go up 3-2. And did I jinx Troy? Why would I do that? Why did I say that? Apologize to Troy Liebl fans. I'm also a fan of Troy. See if he can knife this in. He's gonna come out. I left him pretty tough. See what Dave comes up with. So it looks to me that the Junior Benton match is over, and I'm not sure which guy won. They're both putting their cues away. Wait to see if somebody brings the sheet up. We'll see if Troy goes offensive here. Having a little bit of the lead kind of makes this a little easier to go after the bank here and just get out. Safety is a little touchy, trying to hook him on the 9 ball, but I assume he's just going to bank it like he's lining up. You know, Troy Rodney might be playing a little more. I know I think he's part of this new pool hall that Johnny Archer has opened. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot by Troy. So yeah, I don't know if Rodney is really part of that business or what, but Archer's I think is the name. Johnny Archer started a bar or restaurant pool hall or something. I'm not sure where it's at. Somewhere south. Yeah, maybe Rodney's playing a little more. I don't know. He's kind of the era with Jeremy Jones, though. They're kind of, obviously this sport you can play at all ages, but they're kind of I would say behind their prime just a little bit. I don't know. Risking saying that, but Rodney, his partner, is okay, Troy. All right.